to you by Rooter Radio. We live and we on YouTube right now. Tap in where you watching from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, drop in where you watching from. Put your city in the chat. Put your mood in the chat. And we also got Florida in the building. You know what I'm saying? Put your cities in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So today we got a special one. You know what I'm saying? AKA D Jones, like honey mustard, baby. D Jones in the building, and we breaking down that viral moment with IShowSpeed. But and more importantly, who she is beyond that moment. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. You know what I'm saying? Normally I have some hand claps around this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But you the best. You heard me? You are the best. So look, before we even get into the viral moment, who are you? Let people know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Wes, thank you so much for having me on your platform. Thank you to your followers also for having me. My real name is Deidre, and like a nickname is D Johns, like the mustard or whatever. And I'm also known as the internet auntie, aka the lady that
Mm-hmm.
went viral with I Show Speed. You know what I mean? So it's been like auntie ever since that moment. So who I am in real life, I'm kind of
Right.
like auntie in real life. I'm a real person. I'm the person that people call when they need advice. I'm the person that people call when they need encouragement. I'm like the turn up friend. I'm like down for whatever. I'm like,
Mm.
is we praying or is we
Right.
fighting? Just let me know. Like I show
Yeah,
my
yeah.
support,
Turn up.
So, in
Bet,
real
bet,
life,
bet.
in real life, I'm just me. I'm a real person, like I'm from Miami, Florida. Shout out to the 305 one time. And not
305. We in the
not the
building. You
Miami
know?
not the Miami you see on TV, okay? I'm from Miami, Florida,
Oh
like
shit. Oh shit.
the other Miami, right? So
The gutter. The nitty gritty.
they don't show it on television, put it like that. They not
Yeah.
gonna show that Miami on TV, you know what I'm saying? So like, and again,
Right,
shout
right,
out to
right.
Overtown, shout out to Opalaka, we in the building or whatever. So like
Yeah, I heard.
I kind of like didn't have the best upbringing. I had a lot of hard moments. I had a difficult life. I was a teen mom. Shout out to ladies who started off young, maybe unprepared, but guess what? You pulled yourself back together and you still doing what you're doing. So, hey, I started
Straight
off,
up,
had a
straight
baby at
up.
19, went to college at 32, got my associates, got my bachelor's, and now I'm out here, man. I'm just
Yeah.
continuing to build from there. And like I said, I'm me. I'm a real person.
Right, right. Now. That's what's up. That's what's up. And they seem like that moment and turned you up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like
man.
how
Hey,
you
listen. Oh my God. I was
yeah, yeah,
not
run it back a little bit.
prepared. I was not prepared
Let them
for the
know, let them
attention.
yeah, let them know what you're talking about. There's some people in the chat,
Wait,
This the
say it again.
lady
Let
that
them know.
went viral with I Show Speed, you know what I'm saying? Run that
Wait, say
shit.
it
I'm
again. Let them
listening.
know what?
Oh no, I'm saying there's some people in the chat. Let them know what you're talking about. That day with I Show Speed.
Oh, so
I'm saying,
it,
yeah.
it's the craziest moment, right? I'm gonna tell you guys. It's
Mm-hmm.
just for your audience, Wes. This is for your audience. I haven't told anybody else this. I haven't posted it on my Stitch videos on Instagram. I'm gonna give you some backstory. So, like, yeah, like a month ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, I went viral where I show speed in the KFC, And the funny thing about that video is the first thing is I was pissed off. I
Damn,
was
damn.
I was having the worst possible day ever. I was just mad. I had a terrible day at work. So I said, you know what, let me just go get some chicken. I started working out and I wanted to just have like some chicken breast, have some protein. Didn't feel like cooking, whatever.
Right.
So I get to the KFC and I see all these people. I see like all these people, all this commotion. And I'm like, first of all, this store already slow. This KFC already slow. So I just knew it was going to take all day. And then I looked through and I saw that it was actual speed in the parking lot. I
Yeah,
said, oh my God.
yeah.
I started to run away,
Damn.
bro. Like I started to run away.
Right. Oh,
So
so you
then I'm
seen the
like,
crew? Yeah.
I saw the freaking crew. I'm like, no, this
Yeah.
boy like bro, buddy is like worldwide. I'm like, how is it he is in this KFC right now? So So man, so what I
Yeah,
did
now I'm
was
listening.
I walked in and I tried to
Mm-hmm.
be like in the background. I tried to be like a fly on the wall. I really had no intention of being in his stream. No intention at all. I was trying to tiptoe
Straight up.
with a bicycle.
Yeah, and it looked like he was just embracing everybody in that motherfucker. Because
Yeah,
even
he
at
that's
the end,
that
I seen him. Yeah,
he showed
that's what he
everybody
was saying
love.
when he was talking about.
People who knew him,
My
people
bad.
who
I'm
didn't
trying to.
know him, kids, older people, men and women. He was showing everybody love. So if you was in there, he was going to engage with you, and I figured that out like a little bit too late. So
Yeah, nah, but you handled that shit like a pro. Yeah, my bad. It's just a funny ass moment. You know what I'm saying? Especially the jumping part. I was telling my homeboy, I was like, look, I was telling my homeboy, I was like, it's funny how they was jumping, and did the two jumps. It was like, nah, let's get back serious though. It was just a funny moment to me, or a natural moment. But
yeah,
I got
man.
more questions.
Yeah,
How would
ask
you
away.
describe yourself to? Okay, bet. How would you describe yourself to somebody seeing you for the first time?
Well, for somebody seeing me for the first time, I would say, "Hey, man, I'm I'm a real person. I'm a
Big
little bit
auntie and
crazy.
everything.
I'm a little bit crazy, you know what I mean? I mean, like back in the day, they
Yeah.
used to call me Crazy D, but we're not gonna get into that backstory. So
Nah, so let's get into that story. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
we're not gonna talk about
Bet.
we're not gonna talk about them Crazy D days. Listen, I have changed. Okay, God has touched my
Yeah, hey,
life.
hey, man. Nah, I
Hallelujah.
get it, bro.
Nah, like
We
so
now
if
been through some shit.
if you meet me for the first time, hey man, like I'm a real person. I'm a survivor. You know what I mean? I
Mm-hmm.
persevere. I give out positive energy, positive vibes. If you're around me, I make you better. And then if not, then I'm not really doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a person, as a friend. I, I'm just an everyday
Nah,
normal person.
yeah,
I love to laugh. If you can tell, I
yeah,
love to
no
fucking
mind.
laugh. Like I love
Yeah,
to joke. Sometimes I might slip a
yeah,
bad word
turn
now
up.
and
Yeah,
again. And that's just pretty much
yeah.
it. That's just pretty much it.
Nah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now I ain't gonna lie, I do got some questions for you, and like I said, we be authentic as hell. I don't know why the fuck you ask me some questions like
I'm gonna keep it real.
that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna
Yeah,
keep it realer than real.
yeah, I bet.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Bet. Keep it 100 then, baby. So, take me back to that day. Okay, you already ran there, like, bam. And then you got the picture with IShowSpeed. Where that bitch at?
See, I got the picture. I can send it to you, but let me tell you, you skipped a whole bunch of stuff, right?
Bet. Okay, so look, well,
You skipped a whole storyline. So in the beginning, right before I even
I'm
met
sorry.
him, let me tell you the craziest
Yes,
thing.
ma'am.
You ready? Before I even met IShowSpeed, my daughter sent me something online. It was from like this page on Instagram called like Parasocial Mag.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. So they were basically doing a highlight about influencers and how they're living. So she sent me that, and it featured I Show Speed, and she's like, "Oh shoot, you should go be friends with him." She sent me that two
Right.
weeks before I ran into him at KFC.
Damn. Yeah,
That's what I'm
now,
saying. I said, "Bro,
yeah,
what
I'm
you?"
skipping it.
I said,
Yeah.
"What?" I said, "Bro, how you?" I said, "You know him or something?" She
Yeah.
said, "Do you know him?" I mean, it was just a funny inside joke, between like me and her. So yeah, like the thing that I wanted people to know about the moment is, for one, like how cool he was, his character. For somebody, I mean, let's just be honest. The dude is big right now. Like the dude is blowing up. He in this
Yeah.
country.
Yeah.
He
I,
the
I think he got like, what, 50 million followers or some shit
The,
like that, man. I
I
mean,
mean,
subscribers.
he's highly successful. I mean, he's athletic. He does wrestling. He does soccer. He does flag football. I mean, I think he was underwater at some point. He was doing like freaking underwater scuba diving live.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
I
incredibly
forgot he
athletic.
beat that dude. I forgot what that dude name. Ashton Howell, I think that was his name.
I
I
can't
think
keep
he
up with
beat him in
everybody.
running or something. Right,
I
right,
can't keep
right.
up with
But
everybody.
yeah,
And
nah,
then
he
and
just in. Yeah.
yeah,
I think he was
and
just in
then he
WrestleMania
danced.
and shit.
And then he freaking danced, and
Yeah,
then I think he raps, and then I saw him doing like some American Ninja
he
Warrior type
rap.
stuff.
He
Don't he
rap?
got a song? The song World Cup that's is he
Bet,
singing or
bet, bet.
rapping?
Yeah, shout out. Straight up. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying?
Is like away from that moment with IShowSpeed is he has absolutely no reason, like pretty much to be humble. He don't have to be humble. I mean,
Nah,
let's just
straight up.
keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. He don't have to be humble. However, I myself was having like a really bad day. I had a really stressful day at work, so running into IShowSpeed,
Mm-hmm.
like, and having him have that energy, like that grace that, hey, I'm just a regular person, that actually made my day better. When I went home later that night, I actually like prayed for him. Haven't told nobody that. So I actually like said a prayer for him because I was really having a bad day. And just because
I'm in the
just because
interview.
his energy was so like positive, it made me forget all about everything I was stressed about. It made me forget about it. So
Yeah.
big shout out to him for being a real person. Big
Hold on.
shout out to him for like just being like a real, real down to earth, cool dude. Seriously.
Bet.
You can still hear me?
Um, yeah, nah, I can. I had so it interrupted. Somebody tried to call, but I was listening, my love. You know what I'm saying? But
The audio just got low.
okay. Mine's. Can you hear me? Bet.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am, I can. I'm getting the next questions. You know what I'm saying? I apologize that I messed the little vibe up, but guess what? We back in this bitch and we finna turn up. Yeah. Right? Yeah. You with me? But so check this out. Where you at and what's going on?
Say it again.
And then boom, how does I'm saying where you at and what's going on? And then how does speed enter the picture?
Well, I don't know. It's like funny, right? Because I ran into him
Mm-hmm.
and that moment went viral and people were calling me, people was texting me, people were DMing me, right? And
Yeah.
believe it or not, I think like 2 weeks after that, I ran into him again.
Damn.
So at this
So you
point,
met him
twice.
beforehand. Yeah, damn. So yeah, okay. So I am tripping. Yeah. I'm sorry. Could you please run it back? I apologize, my love.
And then
I don't remember.
I was just messing with him. I walked to him. I was like, I was like, Speed, is you following me? Are you following me, Speed? He said, I'm following
Right,
you. He said, he said, who following who? I got on work clothes in the gym and you got on you dressed up in office clothes.
right. So was this after?
This was after.
Damn, man, that's weird. And yeah, shit, y'all should have went out for a drink or some shit like that.
Hey,
Yeah,
people don't even believe me at this point. They're like, man, Speed. I'm like, nah, man, I'm trying to tell you it's a coincidence, but it was a coincidence like twice. And
right,
I never like before, like I think last year I just found out about him last year, right? Through like my nieces and nephews and
right,
whatever.
right,
So
right.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know who he
I
was. I
just
just
started
found
to.
out. So it's like crazy. It's like
Mm-hmm.
crazy. Like first my daughter tells me, hey, you should go be friends with him. She sends me like this listing on socials. And then I meet him and then I meet him again.
Yeah, that is weird. Shit, maybe it's telling you to jump into the content creator game. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of that, I see in your bio that you do like gym work and stuff like that. Not work, but you know what I'm saying, like gym stuff like that. I'm sorry,
I
I'm
mean,
trying to.
you got to, man. I don't know what's better than lifting weights. Listen, everyone has their thing,
Mm-hmm.
and don't get me wrong. I like my cake. I like my cookies. I like baked
Mm.
goods. Everyone has their thing, but
Okay.
I love lifting weights. I absolutely love it. And
Right now.
I'm not a bodybuilder. I don't have a six pack. I'm a real person. Like I said in the beginning, I'm a real person. I
Right.
got a real body, and I love
Mm-hmm.
myself, and I love my body.
Yeah, I see you on your TikTok. Yeah,
But yeah,
I see you on your
I'd be in
TikTok.
the
You
gym.
doing?
If you want to challenge me, one day we can go and see. We can have a contest to see who can do
Hey man, hey, what you said?
the
You know what I
most.
said?
Who can do the
Yeah,
most? Who can do the most? Let me know.
bet. We can YouTube
How
live
much
that
can you
shit there
bench? How
too.
much
You
can
know what
you
I'm saying?
bench?
Yeah. Nah, hey, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. But yeah, we can YouTube live there too. Planet Fitness right up the street. What you talking about? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is there some crickets there? I hear crickets. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever,
But
whatever,
yeah, back
man.
to
Say it again, bro. Say it again. Run it back, man. Run it back.
back to this interview. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But yeah, besides the gym, and you say you the internet auntie, right?
Internet
What in
auntie. Yep, that's
yeah,
me.
what in man, what Auntie D talk about? You don't mind if I call you Auntie D?
You can call me Auntie D just because it's you. Just because it's you,
TT
nephew. You can call me
TTD.
Auntie D.
Bet. I'm fucking with it. But yeah,
I mean,
what
like,
Auntie D be talking about, man?
so right now the socials are like Instagram, YouTube. That's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the main two socials, like Instagram and YouTube. So like that's the main thing. And I'm all about positivity and just kind of like being myself. So yeah, I'm gonna work out
Yeah,
because people don't realize working
yeah.
out affects your mental health, not just your physical health.
Understood. Yeah, it reduces
Pretty
stress. Nah,
nice.
I'm with you on that. What you
Yeah,
say?
okay. Um, I have another engagement coming up, so just letting you know. So I gotta like wrap up in about 5 minutes. But yeah, so so the main thing is
No.
I'm
Yeah,
all about like
running. Wow.
positive energy. I'm all about gym, working out, and
Mm-hmm.
just making people better, and I would want them to do the same for me. I want you to do the same for me. Like iron sharpens iron. Like
Understood.
that's what it's all about. So
Bet.
I
I'm with
you
it.
see
I'm
my
with it.
you see my
Hey,
peoples,
look,
but
look. Nah, I think you're a very busy woman, and I appreciate you even giving us the time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you should do a shout out if you don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Tell the crowd to stay rooted. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I definitely will. I definitely want to do a shout out to Rooted Republic. One time, big ups, big shout out to
You
Wes
know.
and all
Right,
of
right,
his
right.
supporters. Love what you're
Yes,
doing. Keep it up, man. You have my absolute full support. If you need anything from me in the future, or if you want something, let me know. I'm happy to collab in any way
likewise.
possible, man. This is what we're here
Yes,
for.
ma'am.
So
Likewise.
and if you ever want to do a part two to the second time, I met Speed or any other information, let me know. But
Yes. No. Yeah.
big
Nah,
shout
man.
out. Rooted
Yeah,
Republic,
yeah.
baby. Rooted
You
Republic,
know,
baby.
stay rooted. You heard me?
Stay
Yeah.
rooted.
But look, my love. Yeah. But look, I understand. I understand you're a busy lady and you gotta go. I appreciate you, my love, for real, for real. I'm gonna let you continue with your day. This is just me respecting your time. Mwah! I
Thank
appreciate
you,
y'all
Wes.
tuning
Talk
in.
to you soon.
You know, man, you the best. You the best. I appreciate y'all tuning
Bye.
in. That's Rudy Republic, Rudy Rundown. That's D Jones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can catch her on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube. Man, she turning up, man. We finna turn this thing up, baby. Stay Rudy. You
Oh
heard?
yeah, TikTok. Yeah, check me out on TikTok, baby. I post all the time. That's where you
Yeah.
get most of my content. So we'll keep going with
Yeah.
this. But love you guys. Talk to you soon.
All right. You the best.
Bye.
What? How to end this motherfucker? I bet.